frosted all out. It's cold out there. It's cold in here. That kettle's getting warm. Now I brought that trophy back up. Give it Ken this morning. You can give it back. They can look after it for us. Keep it nice and clean. And just at the beginning of this video, you'll see, I don't know, a minute, just over a minute of video. It's me and Archie yesterday, and all it is, where we was walking there, I forgot to mention, well, I didn't even think yesterday, but both sides of the canal bank down there, there's you see trees, big massive trees. Well, when they say you plant a tree and you'll never see it grow, it's for somebody else. You'll never enjoy it. Well, I enjoyed mine yesterday because I planted them trees. Not me on my own. There was about 8 lads in a gang. But it was when I left school, I worked for a landscaping company. And that was one of our jobs. Because it used to be just barren down there, fields we used to play on there when we were kids. Right at the side, right up to canal, we used to play in canal as well. But yeah, them trees. I was telling an Archie yesterday, they go right down to Wigan Pier. It's about, I don't know, 1.5 miles, 2 miles. It was a big job. It took us about 6 weeks, knocking all the posts in. There was all little saplings, and now the massive big trees. So there you go. Anyway, so that's what it'll be on at the beginning, so just bear with it. And we've picked a few subscribers up this week. That Tony put a video up. Came and did the plot tour and picked quite a few subscribers up, so thanks a lot. Welcome aboard. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, just consider subscribing, please, because it doesn't cost anything. It's just a click, and if you're watching anywhere, and if you do subscribe, hit that bell button, and then every time we put a video up, you'll get notified. So there you go. That's the commercial bit anyway. Out the road. That kettle's on, and look at that, lovely. We brought just pumpkin up yesterday, but we didn't do any filming because I didn't think it was on. We don't see each other that much. I didn't want to spend the day filming and editing, and so we just had a good day. And but we brought this up, we didn't even plant it. We came back up and brought it up, so I put that in today. It was alright last night, and it was minus something. And I brought these 2 giant tomatoes up. We've got 4 spare at home if they go wrong, but I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to jiggle about with these. I'm going to get them beans out so they can come out. And I'm going to get them in there and they can harden off a bit in here. Start hardening them off ready then. We've got a lot of tomatoes up here, I'm ready to plant. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, as soon as I said I didn't do any filming yesterday, I didn't do anything on here. I just came on, bought this pumpkin and off we went. Oh yeah, they're okay, look at them beans. Tomatoes are doing belting. Sweet peas. So we'll fit them big tomatoes in there, I'll put them in a bit. Belting. Can't get a bite around that. Ken's kicked that, I can tell. It's all over the place. Ken's been watering up, my Henry's been Viva Aspania. The carrots are looking well. All them peas have started shooting through what I've planted. Oh yes, look at that. Lovely bunch of veg. It's all doing okay. I'm going to split them lettuce up today. I've got off Joe cos lettuce. We'll get 12 of them out and 12 of them little web lettuce. I'll do them when I'm having my brew. Yeah, doing okay in there. Right, brew time. One man on his dog. You got Sylvester Stallone there. Yo, Adrian! What? He is. He doesn't do that for me. He'd pull me through that muddy puddle there. Watch, he doesn't see nothing right that corner, else he'll be off. That's it, pull him back. Good lad. He's walking good for you in that lead.
If you tread forward and you'll be caught on time.
I know. Do that. Let's see if he pulls you across that canal there for that dog. Do you want me to hold him?
Only does like water, I think.
He'll not even see water, he'll just run across it.
He's a good boy, really.
Oh, look, they're fixing these lock gates. We don't see how they're made now. Down here. What's we going here? Because I think they've got canal blocked off, haven't they?
Wait, you're recording me.
Oh, sorry. Boom. That's another brew one. Just sorting out in here now. So then big tomatoes are going in there now. These are getting a bit big. Roots are coming to the bottom, can you see? So they need potting up. There you go, roots. So what I'm going to do is pot them up into bigger pots and I can fit them all in there. So I've took all them beans out. There's some more out of there. I'm hoping I've got some bigger pots somewhere. Yeah, I've got a few. Yeah, I've took all them beans out, they can stay on here now. I'll clear this top. And then sweet peas, they're looking good, aren't they? It's all them now. And that giant sweet corn. So they can all stay in here now, they don't need one a propagator. So we'll clear this top off here. They're all done, aren't they? Spuds. Yeah, so we can get something on here. Some of them. And I'll pot some of them up into big pots. Got my root booster on here, so you know the drill on them. I'll get them potted up. Right. I've not got enough smallest pots, sorry. And I'm not putting them in them, because it's just a waste of compost. So I've made an executive decision. I reckon it's warm enough in here, I think. So I'm going to plant them in here. Because I put that right edge in there so there's no drafts getting in really. And that pumpkin's been alright. It was -1 last night. So I reckon it'll be okay. There's Tip Top Terry. Can't see him, can you? Doing his tip top things. Yeah, so we'll plant them straight in here. Got some spur at home anyway, but I reckon they'll be alright, me. Because that soil's nice and warm. Excuse me, coffee. Yeah, so they're going straight in, so what I'm going to do is dig an hole, put some eggshells in, bit of root booster, good water, and off they go. So that's one side done. So I've done on that side because sun shines over there, so that will be warmer over there straight away in the morning. It's a bit cooler over here. There is one over there. What is it? Black cherry, I think. Black cherry, yeah. So there's one going over there and the rest. So all we need is, let's get round now. Oh, there's a giant one either side as well. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to fill this up. So I'll get all that planted in there. There you go. Just filling them water butts up in here now, because we're getting ready for planting. Right, I'm putting this big one in first. Gigantio. So just a couple of eggshells. I'm wearing gloves because I've not washed these eggshells. The scrumple one in and all, like that. And about that much root booster. Sprinkle that about at the bottom of the hole. That's plenty of calcium now for that plant. And I won't get that out now and drop it in the hole. I've got it in. Buried it right up to them first set of leaves, they're just under there. And I've put it on a slight angle so it's leaning towards that pole. So it's easy for me tying. And I'll be tying that in this week. So that's one on its way. So I'll do the same with these, I'll just slightly angle them towards that. And they'll just naturally grow to that pole then. Right, so they're all in there now. I've done exactly the same with all of them, except pumpkin. I put eggshells and root booster in each hole. Something rattling there. I've just put root booster in this hole and I've piled the soil around the roots, can you see? I've planted this higher, planted them deeper, because that doesn't want water around the roots. So that should be okay. That's nice and wet, that bag, so I don't need water that. Now these, for the first water, and probably once a month, for about, well, I'll do it once now, once in the middle and once when they've got all the fruit on. I'm just going to put this is Epsom salt, it's not ordinary salt, Epsom salt. I'm just going to put that much in, just bottom of that scoop. And I'll just give them a nice stir at that, because, oops, filled that a bit too much now. It's nice and easy now, you see. Don't need to go outside for water. So I'll get it. I can water them down. I'm not going to put the collars on this year, because I'm just going to leave them as they are. So feed them and water them in the same place. And I just run along and water this, because I'm going to try and set a watering system up. Just give them a good watering. And hopefully they should be okay in here, these. Got one over here, black cherry. Excuse me, it's that salt in up my nose, I think. Yeah, so they're all watered in now. So we'll leave that pumpkin. Yes, we've angled them all, if you like. Angle them up to that post, so that it gets me more, so I can bury more of the stalk. Because you can plant tomatoes on the side if you wanted, and they grow roots out of all the stalk and then grow up. But that's the idea there, so they grow up to that stick and then straight up the stick. So there's what we've got in there now. Alicante, yellow pear, beefsteak, tigerella, another yellow pear, another tigerella, black cherry, and the gigantio tomato. So that's one side full. And this side, I've got to put that one in. Got a giant tomato there and a black cherry there. So we've got to fill that space in there. We've got some at home, money maker, and another one, can't remember the name of it. But I'll get to that whenever. So I've got to put that now. Yeah, I'm on with these tumbling toms now for these baskets. What I've done, I've repotted them into a bigger pot. I've just made a watering tray right at the bottom of a big pot. Just cut it off. I'm going to leave them in pots. Can't be bothered filling them hanging baskets up. They'll do alright in them pots there. Keep them fed and watered through there. I'll water down a minute and I can soak it up. So I'll get another pot. Trouble is I leave one without holes in. There's poked holes in them all. So I'll find one of them and then I'll do the same with that one. So I've just potted that up as well. Oh, by the way, success number 2. noticed. Carrot lids off because 3 nice rows of carrots. So they're nantes, and they were sown on 16th of the 3rd, like 3 weeks or something. So that can stay off now, that cover, and we'll leave them alone, not thin them out or anything out here, else we might get carrot fly on them. So just leave them alone and water them every day. So there you go, I'm going to put that behind the shed again. But first I've got to make that pot after I put the kettle on. There you go. Northwesterly wind, that's pretty fierce, that wind today. Just been watering greenhouse and purple sprouting broccoli started sprouting purple stuff. There we are. Little purple sprouting broccoli, so hopefully we should get a nice early crop off that. They got a bit, I didn't water them yesterday, I forgot all about it with having Archie. There you go. Looking okay. I don't know which ones are the colour, but soon we'll find out soon, I think. That's a double header, that. Nice one. 2-headed collie, hopefully. Yeah, so I planted them back end of last year. It's just been messed about here and everywhere. I just did them as an experiment, so they're growing. It's all belted. And I won't tidy up in here now. And I don't think anything in here wants watering. Oh, it might be, actually. I won't do them lettuce, yeah. I'm going to put them, 12 of them of each, in some of them pods and pop them back in there. Yeah, I'll do them now. I'll get my brew. Oh, what a difference, half hour, mates. Pouring down now and blowing a gale. Right, there's 24, oh, what was the cos lettuce. Got them off Joe. I've not done them yet because they're a bit small. And web. We've got 24 in a road, so they're going in with our beetroots. So I'll close that lid in a minute. I've just watered these carrots from underneath. It looks dry on top, but if you look, see, nice and damp underneath. I just want them carrots going down for that water. I don't want them spreading out for it. And they're growing okay. The carrots outside should begin the watering now. What's that weather? Boom. Again. Anyway, that's about it for me today. Let's get that down. There you go. Leave them beans there. The sweet peas will be okay there. Peas have had a water. Carrots are done. These should be looking a bit sorry for her there. Looking a bit sorry for themselves while they've been planted, but they'll pick up later. These big ones are looking alright. Looking a bit okay. Have every faith in them. It's tip top terror, brushing up, no painting. Right, I'm going to go because I have to come back at 2 o'clock because one of my duties on committee now is I'm a plot inspector with Uncle Joe from Mexico, so 2 o'clock we're doing plot inspections. So I've just made sure mine's tip top. Terry? Somebody's dumped some flags there, we don't know who's there. They need moving. that's about it. So it's about 10 o'clock now, so we'll go on for a couple of hours and then come back this afternoon with Uncle Joe from Mexico and Steve from over back. And we'll have a brew and a fag now and then go home. So let's get that kettle on. See you tomorrow. Henry will be back tomorrow off his jollies. We'll have a word with him. See you later.